and welcome back to Hertha Hero with Hertha Berlin on Football Manager 2020. Trying to get all the keywords in at the start, see if that'll help get the videos out there. If you go on to enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Just want to see if that makes a difference as well. Maybe more people will like the video when they watch it. Today we're playing AC Milan in the second leg of the Champions League. In the first game we did lose 3-2, which was disappointing because we equalised in the 93rd minute and still managed to lose. PSG beat Napoli 4-0, Real Madrid beat Man United 2-1, and Juventus beat current top of the league team, or current top of the German league, Leipzig. Since you were here last in the defeat to Liverpool, but we still managed to go through, we smashed Freiburg 4-0, Pellegrini with a hat-trick, and Piatek scoring himself a cheeky little goal. Then we beat Wolfsburg 2-0, Szoboszlai and Garvidal getting 2 goals, which were delightful. Then we had a training camp in Portugal, where we went and won 10-0. 10,000 people showed up. One of them came from Estrela. Then we went and beat Mainz 6-0, Piatek with 5 goals, and Del Rosen with another. And as I said, in the first leg, I thought we drew, and we didn't. We scored in the 93rd minute, and then Casey went and scored in the 96th of the 5 added minutes. So you can understand I was a little disappointed. Then we went and beat Bayern Munich 1-0, and it was squeaky bum time the whole game. We were on edge for the whole game, but we managed to come out with the victory, which is all that matters. As you can see, we're up to 8th in the league currently with the way results are going. We might make it into Europe. Hope we do. Then again, we could win the Champions League. Speaking of, if we can somehow get past AC Milan today, we will be playing PSG or Napoli. I'm going to say it's going to be PSG because of how much they won their first leg by, but they were at home. We have 2 away goals against AC Milan, so if we score 1, we're in a very good situation. Going into this game, we do have a couple of injury issues. We have Garvidal out for another 7 days with a torn hamstring. No, pulled ankle ligaments. Picked that up in the Bayern Munich game. Matthias Cunha and Jonathan David are both injured as well, which not great. We haven't had Jonathan David for quite some time now. He's been out for many months. It's not ideal. We had the youth intake, which not what I wanted to do. So these are the ones we didn't sign. The ones we did bring in were, so brought in Florian Jung, not great, but just kind of adds depth to our team. MK has decent potential. Yannick had decent potential, not so much anymore. As Zhaj, a Kosovan goalkeeper, brought him in. He looked better than he is now. Cedric Melchoir from Luxembourg, who looks a tasty prospect. Then we have René Breedenbach, who looks quite good as well, has to be said. Ayer, who's a left midfielder, just kind of add depth. Salkic, who is a Bosnian centre back with an attitude, might I add. He didn't train well one of the weeks. I gave out to him, and he was like, "Oh, what you mean I'm not training well?" So he's got some issues. And then Yanni Damier, who is the best prospect of them all, 5-star potential striker. Hopefully he progresses. As it is right now, he's 9th best striker in the team, which I can dig. We also have Flick Barzecki and Sokopoulos, a Greek left back. I think that's everyone we signed. But that's everyone that we brought in, and there's, as you can see, a couple of players there that we didn't bring in, but might give them an opportunity towards the end, depending on how they do in the remainder of their trial. So for the game today, we're playing with Doucouré in goal. Mannion dropped out of the team almost completely now. Tomiyasu and Nets as our wing backs. Torunariga and Giorgio, who has everything is going up for Giorgio. I'm so happy. He's finally come good. I say finally, he's only arrived in July. So I'm not giving him a whole lot of time. Supposedly and Arne Meyer as a centre midfield. Alvarez and Del Rosen as our wide men. Pellegrini and Piatek up front. Kai George originally was going to start this game alongside Pellegrini, but Piatek's been in decent form. He didn't play all that well against AC Milan in the first leg, but he is ex-AC Milan. So I'm hoping that gives him an extra bit of oomph, bit of, go out and do the business tonight, lad. I can only hope, because, as I said, he wasn't great in the first leg. They already have a player down in the 70s. That's good for us. I don't know why you'd start a player so tired, but unless he picked up an injury just as the game was starting, maybe he stood on something on the way out, or he slipped on the way out. Maybe I don't think that can actually happen in FM. But Luca Nets puts Pellegrini through. Pellegrini can't get on the end of it, or Pellegrini can't get the shot away beyond their keeper, who isn't Donnarumma. Pellegrini again, he's put it wide. Donnarumma is after moving to Chelsea, I think. So they don't have their main goalkeeper at the start of the game. But Tomiyasu whips it across. Del Rosen, he's finally started picking up his form again after his, I'm not going to say complete season slump. He did have when our form went down and we started drawing and losing a lot of games, Del Rosen was really poor. So I'm hoping that this is the start of something better. We are on key highlights. Dembele is true, but Doucouré, no. My Malian goalkeeper won't be having any of that. Giorgio, as I said, he has been quite good recently, and if anything, he's getting better. He's probably going to be pushing Garvidal as the best centre back, and that's delightful. We have made a couple of signings actually, which I forgot to mention. I'll show you after the game. We've agreed a couple of pre-contracts with some players. Paqueta, not having it. No, Doucouré, not today, buddy. And we're after signing a 17-year-old Russian. I think 17-year-old Russian centre back from Krasnodar, who looks quite good for his age. We are obviously, as you can see, going for younger players. It's more so what we're looking to do. I'm trying to build a young squad. Piatek, that is why you start a player against their old club. Get in. Tomiyasu with quite the cross. He was very close to not starting this game because he has been disappointing, but I suppose he was playing against AC Milan earlier this year before we brought him in January. Probably wants to prove that he is, that he should have been playing at a higher level in Italy. Luca Nets, who I think is quite possibly one of the best young players in the squad. That being said, he is from our youth team. It's his second season as a professional, and he's starting pretty much every week. To be fair, I've put almost all my faith in Giorgio. Picks up a knock. He's going to have to come off at half time. Tomiyasu to Alvarez. Pellegrini. He's just done Romagnoli. And somehow their keeper gets a hold, or gets a touch on it, or gets enough of a hand on it to put it behind. Piatek picks up the loose ball, gets it across. Alvarez, get in! The man hadn't scored in probably a full season at this stage. That's his second in 2 games now. He scored an absolute screamer against Bayern Munich, and he's only gone and scored again against AC Milan. Get in. I'd be interested to see how Napoli is getting on against PSG. Del Rossen. Corner gets cleared, but Piatek picks it up again. This time doesn't get turned fast enough. Ronaldo Vieira, who, to be fair, not a player I considered until we played him in the first of the 2 legs. He looked pretty good in the first leg, so he might be a player we do look at. We do have a couple of, as I said, pre-contracts signed already. One of them is a central midfielder, Pellegrini. Oh, he's only gone and done it again. It is 4-0 on the night, 6-3 on aggregate. We did play with one up front in the San Siro, because I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit afraid of going gung-ho against AC Milan, but I decided today we're going gung-ho, and it's working. PSG are 1-up away to Napoli, so I think it's pretty much guaranteed that Napoli are out. We're going to be playing PSG in the next round, if things stay as they are, of course. We could always make a big boo-boo and end up getting knocked out, which would not be ideal. Alvarez is a little tired, but I think we leave him play on for a little while longer. Since moving him from a winger to inside forward has definitely made a huge difference. Torunariga, and Del Rossen couldn't get there. Conte gets the tackle in, but we've won another throw-in. Now that we're back on form, this team looks like the team I expected it to be when we started the season. I was very disappointed with the drop in form we had, but now, picking things up, we're starting to, grow into ourselves. We're going to make a substitution. Alvarez is slowly dying, so we're going to bring on Cleonisa to play on the left, going to put Del Rossen to play on the right, because Del Rossen can score himself a cheeky little goal every now and again. I'm going to leave the final substitution for now. I don't want to take someone off and have the issue we had against AC Milan the last time, when Matthias Cunha had to come off after we made all 3 substitutions, which, as you may or may not know, is not ideal when you're having to play 10 men for the final 6 minutes. Del Rossen, we've won a penalty. I'm going to make that change out. Pellegrini's coming off for Kai George. Up steps Piatek to take the penalty. And he puts it away. It's 5-0 on the night, 7-3 on aggregate. I think it's fair to say we've probably won this. I don't think we can do a Clates and concede 4 goals in 15 minutes, especially with AC Milan so tired. Long throw, Piatek doesn't get there, and AC Milan get it cleared, but Arbideo, where they get the L from? Arbideo gets it back up. They get it through to Dembele, who heads it on to nobody. Ducouré, just calm as you like. Szoboszlai, Kai George, beautiful ball over the top, and Kai George, 8-3 on aggregate, 6-0 on the night. We have dominated. We have absolutely dominated AC Milan today. 23 shots, 14 on target. 6 shots for AC Milan, 4 on target. We've had 5 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances that are 1 clear and 1 half. Kai George is through again, can't get there, or can't get the shot off. Cleonisa to Meyer. Meyer should have probably passed to Nets, but he didn't. Can he win the ball back? He doesn't. High late ends. We're cruising, lads. Tomiyasu with a hat-trick of assists. Get in, 8-3. We have absolutely smashed it, lads. I hit the wrong one, but at least Piatek wasn't upset by it. Please with your performance out there. Tomiyasu. To be fair, Tomiyasu was a bit of a panic buy. But when I had 2 right backs, both of them 18 or younger, I was like, maybe we should buy a new one. Just to, bring a bit of age into the squad. PSG do go through against Napoli, which, to be fair, we did say it was probably going to happen. Damaged heels was out for 13 days. We got 9 million for that. We play PSG. We're at home for the first leg. Piatek, another man of the match performance. Get in. Transfers. That's what I was going to say. So you already knew about Julian Gomez coming in for free transfer. On the 1st of January 2023, we are getting Alexander Smirnov, who is a centre-back from Krasnodar, as I said. The Russian centre-back he's 17 years old, already playing for under 21s. His heading, marking and tackling, already double figures. Which, for a lot of 17-year-olds, I've noticed that doesn't happen. Aggression is terrible, which is interesting because he's Russian. But he's got no flair, no leadership. So, ball-playing defender, 8 and 9s, not terrible. I probably would play him as a cover. The fact he's got no aggression, he's not great composure-wise, but we can train him. He is 17. He hasn't made his competitive debut yet, but we've decided to fork out 2.5 million for a player valued at 170k. I think he's going to be worth that. We're also bringing in, as you already know, Yokoyama. More so just because he's playing for Saita or for Ura Red Diamonds. One, a club I really love because I managed them in FM19, and 2, Japanese, so extra revenue for us. We're also bringing in Mohamed Kamara from Salzburg on a free transfer just as an option in midfield, and Kjærgaard, who is an option as an attack midfielder, but we don't play. Going to see about training him as a right winger or striker maybe. I was looking more as like a support striker, so that's an option as well. Other than that, we do have an offer in for Serge Angban, another striker, just 18-year-old Ivorian, looks like he could be something good. So throwing a bit of cash about, might as well. We've made a huge profit and we have mad transfer budget available to us that we're not spending, so might as well spend a little bit of it. Next episode will be, as we are getting to the business end of the season now, I think we're going to come back for, maybe we come back for a league game. We haven't done a league game in a while. It actually has been far too long since we did a league game. Right, we'll come back for Schalke, and then the episode after we'll do the second leg against PSG. Because I do want to keep the episodes one game. I want to try and keep them shorter. So next game will be against Schalke, the only game in April that won't be televised, but you'll get to see it because I love you dearly. So if you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. As I said at the start of the video, makes a huge difference to the channel if you do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.